Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Joe Emilio Show. I'm your host, Joe Emilio. And in today's show, we're going to talk about the current trial that's happening with Julius Malema and AfriForum. They're taking him to court because he fired live ammunition in public and at an event. We're also going to talk about BLF. They have to apologize for something they said. And we're also going to talk about censorship. What's going on? New law just released. Who's in trouble? Who's not? Who does it affect? And of course, later tonight at 8 p.m., ladies and gentlemen, I'll be joined by some comedians and we'll be having some fun with you guys because it's late night chat, the great way to end off the week with a bit of laughter. Stay tuned, all this and more. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I actually forgot to switch off my fan, but it's fine. I will just have to let it be for now. If it does become a bit of an irritation, do let me know in the chats, and I'll switch it off. But it is a little bit warmish tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Speaking of which, ladies and gentlemen, very exciting stuff. I am streaming on pretty much as many platforms as I possibly can at the moment. New thing I'm trying out. I believe I'm streaming on Facebook, ladies and gentlemen. Streaming on YouTube, streaming on Twitch. That's a new place to be streaming on. And I'm streaming, of course, on Twitter as well. So ladies and gentlemen, wherever you're watching from, whatever platform, please drop a like. You can comment and I will see it. And you can share your thoughts, comment, engage with me, leave a like, and of course please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. That's where all the good content is anyway. But I've decided to kind of try and see what it's like to stream to many different platforms at once. I'm going to try it for a month. If it's beneficial, then I'll keep doing it. If not, then I'll just stick to YouTube. But for now, welcome. This is the Joe Emilio Show. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, first up on, for those of you who may not know, for those of you who are watching on Facebook or Twitter or wherever, Twitch, maybe you don't know what happens on the show. So it's an hour with me. We talk about anything and everything. I mean, you guys can comment. I'll engage. We'll have some fun together. And then at 8 p.m., depending on the day, so either Monday or Tuesday or Thursday, that's when I stream, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, all right, from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m., okay? First hour with me. Second hour on a Monday, so 8 p.m. on a Monday, is a guest. One guest, nice little podcast interview thing. I always upload the our podcast on its own later on my YouTube channel. This is why I say subscribe to my YouTube channel. And then Tuesday is panel night, so I have a number of guests with me, usually around 4 or 5 other people with me, and we're talking about interesting topics. Coming up next week, Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be discussing, does hate speech really exist? I know, controversial, right? Wow, how could you say that, Joe? We're going to discuss it, guys. We're going to talk about it. I think it does. Let me just say that right there. I think it does. I'm on that side. I'm in that camp, okay? I think it does exist 100%. But I've met some people who think it doesn't, and that's why I want to chat to them. I'm going to chat to some of these individuals, one of them being the dodgy idealist. Kenton Pillay is going to be on the show, as well as Jumo Denga is also going to be on the show joining me that evening. We're going to talk, does hate speech really exist? We'll find out. So that's next week, Tuesday, panel night. Panel night's becoming one of my favorite evenings, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, Thursday evening, an hour with me, and then an hour with comedians. We're depending on the Thursday, we alternate. So either the one Thursday is Say What, which is comedians roast the headlines. So we look for the weirdest headlines, and we just have a bit of fun with you guys. We try and make you laugh at some of these ridiculous headlines. And then tonight is late night chat where we just talk cock. That's really what it is. And sometimes we watch some videos off TikTok, obscure videos, weird videos, and we just have a bit of fun with you guys. So that's always a lot of fun. Tonight I'm going to be joined by Peter Sawanga, Mikhail Kanaka, and hopefully Bevan Boyson. and we're going to have some fun. That's at 8 p.m. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to share, like, and if you don't want to listen to me rant for an hour, you can always join back later. I just want to give some love to the chats, ladies and gentlemen. Dylan in the house saying, good day, Joe. Hope you are well. I hope you're well too, Dylan. Thank you for tuning in, as well as Vut Varko is also here. So, yeah, and I just got a message from Peter Sawanga, and I don't know if I can listen to it right now. Maybe in a moment. So yeah, he's saying he can't connect. Dude, hold on. Let me put his mind at ease, because he's only supposed to join at 7:55. Anyway, sorry about that. Cool, ladies and gentlemen. So, like I said at the beginning of the show, usually I talk about some things in this hour about, whatever. I don't know. Like today seems very topical about Julius Malema and AfriForum being in court once again. And we're going to get to that in just a moment. There's a few things I actually want to share with you guys. They're a little bit concerning in my opinion. A little bit concerning. I don't know who's seen this headline, which should worry some of us, especially those. Actually, you know what? This should worry everyone. Okay, this Ramaphosa puts internet censorship law into operation. I'm sure some of you may have heard this over the course of the past 48 hours, or at least since the 1st of March. This is true, man, and this is not like a bill that they're waiting to hear, right? This is not like they're attempting. This is done. This is happening. This is in effect, which is totally unconstitutional. But they have a somewhat okay excuse, and the reason being is because the government printing works was not published. That has not published gazettes to its website since mid-January, effectively cutting citizens off from essential information about what their government is doing. And obviously ANC knew this and took advantage, and they swiftly put this new law into place, which took effect as of, and there it is, ladies and gentlemen, it came into effect as of March 1st, 2022. So it's official, it's there, it's happening. And this is the problem with this issue. This is why it's got a lot of content creators freaking out, including myself. And it's quite simple, ladies and gentlemen. What they essentially want to do is the FPB, the Film and Publications Board, has a lot of power right now. And what they want basically is for anyone. This is not just YouTubers, right? This is something you guys have to understand. It's not just YouTubers. This is Twitter, Facebook, TikTok. Doesn't matter. And it doesn't matter if you constantly create, like you have your own channel and your own page. It doesn't matter. Even you as an ordinary person who just puts a video up of whatever, your dog doing something cute, all those cat videos, every single video now needs to be submitted to the Film and Publications Board for their approval and age rating. So you first hand it over to them. They'll then say, okay, it's mature, it's whatever, they give it a rating, and then you can release it. If they deem it not, age worthy or whatever, I don't know how they do it, but if they deem it not worthy to be out in the public, they can do that as well and censor certain people. It's unprecedented, and of course that's what it's about, right? There's some individuals that they maybe don't want to be out there, and it's a problem. It's a problem. There is one positive that I find nobody's talking about, which is I can't really, because it's YouTube and now I'm streaming on many different other platforms. I'm not sure. I know you have to be careful with what you say. Not that I'm going to say anything horrible, but basically I just saw it now. But I'll scroll down to it. There it is. Okay, so that stuff, very easy to deal with now. Okay, can be regulated. And there's some horrible stuff that goes out from time to time by disgusting people. and these kind of horrible people can be taken to jailed. There is that. That's the other thing, right? So regardless of that, right, even if you if I post something, right, like even doing this show, and I say something that someone doesn't like for whatever reason, okay, that person, let's say they don't like the shirt, okay, so Ramasaurus, let's say they don't like it, okay, that person can then report me, and if their complaint is seen, it's a complaint, it's a reliable or valid complaint. If you're convicted, you face a fine of up to 150,000 rand and imprisonment of up to 8 months. You can literally go to prison for uploading a cat video that someone didn't like. You know what I mean? Now, I'm not talking. Obviously, if it's a cat video that is of abuse, then by all means, that person needs to go to jail. But this is ridiculous. And I can't understand how the South African government that had to send its one printer that they had to print for driver's licenses, how they think that they can regulate this, how they think. And just take a moment to think about how many people are on social media. Okay, we're talking about every single social media platform. Okay, I'm not even streaming on all of them right now. Okay, that's how many there are. And now the South African government wants to regulate that crap. What? You guys have to send your printer away to Germany to get fixed. One printer. You don't even have another printer. Now you want to try and regulate the internet. Are you serious? Look, it is clear that this was sneakily done because there's other reasons why they want this. They're probably going to target certain people. They could even target opposition parties. I'm not talking about me or other alternative media that's on these social media networks. I'm talking about, they could target opposition parties, guys. They can target anyone they don't like. It's as simple as that. Even the expert in this article says, look here, given the broad definition of film, it will apply to anyone who uploads a TikTok, YouTube film, or any other video. Now, the FPB is not currently enforcing this, but they are empowered by law to do so, which is very disturbing. If I take the literal definition of the words in the law, then everything we as South Africans write, stream, or post online is affected. FBB can barely be rationally taken to be saying all internet content must be classified. And here's the thing, right? We are at the moment, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about, there's a big discussion on hate speech, right? This whole EFF versus AfriForum has brought this kind of topic to the front. And constitutionally, we're still having discussions about this. What is hate speech? What is speech that you can and cannot say? We're still having these debates. Right now in this country, here's an example. I'll show you guys. All right. I mentioned this, but before I do, let me go to some of the comments. Let me see who's here. Shakur Haynes, what's up? Hope you're keeping well. Big fan. Oh, thanks, Shakur. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is someone from Facebook. As you can see, I can see the Facebook comments. So if you're watching on Twitch, or if you're watching on Facebook, or if you're watching, you can comment. I will see it. And then Lynette saying, hey there. Hi there, Lynette. And Vut obviously speaking about what I just spoke about. So surely someone can fight this. Dear SA, ladies and gentlemen, is fighting it. So yeah, I should have gotten their link for that. But I'm going to have Rob Hutchinson on my show on the 14th of March. I just confirmed it. So we'll be talking about all this as well. And so tune into that. Anyway, the point I was trying to get to, and thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that stuff. So the point I'm trying to get to here is we still having fights about speech, right? Here's a very good example. Quality Court orders BLF leaders to apologize for harmful comments about dead white pupils. Pupils. I mean, there you go. You know, we're still having these fights. And look, I 100% agree that BLF was in the wrong here. I mean, I'll share with you what happened. Some of you might remember that some white kids were killed in a horrible accident. They were walking on a bridge, and the bridge just collapsed, and they unfortunately passed away. It's children died when a walkway bridge collapsed, and at least 20 others were injured. All right, so BLF members, all right, and these are leaders, by the way, of BLF. Okay, were responding, and they said, like, God is responding. This is in a tweet. They said, "Why should we frown on the ancestors' petition to push the land thieves, including their offsprings?" And then the same person went into the newspaper to say, "I celebrate the death of our enemies, their children, their cats and dogs. This is our position." And I'm quoting here, so please, nobody try and now get me flipping, you know, I'm quoting. So these individuals that were, the Equality Court now has deemed what they've said hate speech. And rightfully so. This is horrible, disgusting rhetoric that shouldn't be allowed to be said, right? They now have to pay the family 50,000 rand, I think, for each kid. I'm not sure. And they have to issue an apology publicly and to the South African Human Rights Commission. Yeah. And the judgment was quite a good one. The respondents cannot dispute the fact that they have vilified whites because whites are the enemy, and they are land thieves. Quoting again, the respondents view themselves as being at war with whites. According to the respondents, white people are not deserving of life. According to the respondents, their deaths ought to be celebrated, even the death of innocent children, including their cats and dogs. And that is, you know, there's some horrible people in this world, and they shouldn't be allowed to say these things. This is why I'm looking forward to my conversation with next week Tuesday, a panel discussion, because I think this proves that hate speech exists. But I'm willing to have a conversation with someone who says no, it doesn't, and we'll see where that conversation goes. But I might bring up this case. And here's the thing, right? So the government wants to censor content creators. And I mean, this is clear, cut and dry hate speech, right? So absolutely, if this goes out, this was in a video, take it down. But some other people get offended. Some other people try and twist things, you know? Oh, it's not really what I meant. The definition isn't really that. And a very good example is Julius Malema. Because, as we all know, Julius, in his little trial, tried to say that, you know, it's just a song, you know, kill the Boer, kill the farmer. It's just a song. There's no, it's not incitement. It's not incitement. And I can't believe that people are defending this. Like, some people are defending this tooth and nail, you know. And that's my point. We are still having these debates, and now you want to come in with this censorship to try and censor the internet. Does anyone understand how ridiculous that sounds? How a gigantic, monolithic task that is. I mean, it's insane. It's absolutely insane. It's ridiculous. And I know that some people are fighting it. I know that some people are going to put up a fight. So hopefully, hopefully it will be sorted. Because what they did anyway was wrong. It didn't go through the normal process of allowing public comment and all that stuff. So, yeah. Mork is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to Mork. Who's fighting what? Oh, you came in at a good time, my friend. DSA is going to hopefully, well, I think they are fighting against the censorship, the internet censorship. I said it from when it was first proposed. Hate speech laws are the worst idea ever, and the slippery slope is here. Say hi to your new regulators, FBP. This is the thing, right? So I understand that point, that side of the coin, but this is the point I'm trying to make. Like, we're giving too much power to people who we can't really trust, like who are the regulators. The courts and those people are still fighting to figure out, what is hate speech. And now we're going to put it up to the FPP, who aren't lawyers, to decide, basically. I don't know. I think it's a terrible idea. Let me know in the comments, do you think it's a terrible idea? This affects everyone. Again, I'm not preaching this or saying this because it affects me, just me. Oh, I'm a YouTuber now, a comedian. I'm a comedian as well. So if I say something, a joke, right? I mean, and then I post it online in a video format. Like, if someone doesn't like my content and deems it like, oh, I didn't like what you said, and then post it to the FPP, and that, you know what I mean? Like, it affects everyone, guys. Every single person. You know what they're probably doing right now is they're probably researching, like, who do we attack first? I don't know. I think it's a huge infringement on our rights, and I'll keep you guys updated with what transpires. So yeah. So Bruce from Facebook, thank you for tuning in on Facebook, Bruce. Well, like I said, if you're watching on Facebook, please like my pages, because I think I'm streaming to both those pages. Just like, and don't forget to subscribe to YouTube, guys. Like, that's where you're going to get a lot of content that you won't see on other social media. So I'll stream my shows for a month now on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube. But YouTube always has extra content. So please subscribe and yeah, like, follow, share. Greatly appreciate it. But yeah, Bruce, you were saying DA also issued a press release on the new law today. There's going to be huge pushback, and rightfully so. This is not on. No, I agree 100%. So yeah, exactly, because those who are in power will decide what is, yeah, pretty much. Rumble. The software I use cannot stream to Rumble. I actually wanted to stream to TikTok as well, but we're still figuring that out. I think I could stream to Rumble. It's technical, man. Let's not get into it right now. Anyway, moving on to the next topic that I wanted to talk about. As you guys know, I mentioned earlier, Juju back in court because he was firing live ammunition, firing a gun in public, which is against the Firearms Act. Can't do that one, no matter who you are. And interesting things have been happening with this court case. It's every time you talk about Julius, or every time Julius is in the spotlight, something interesting has to happen. And I know a lot of people from the last time were saying, like, oh, we shouldn't give him attention and stuff like that. I'm not giving him attention. I'm bringing this information to you because a lot of people like to ignore what he says. A lot of people like to, oh, he's just a crazy politician. Don't pay him any attention, blah, blah. Let me tell you something. This guy, all right, is dangerous. And we should pay attention to him. And we need to actually get to a point where we all agree that we shouldn't give EFF like a vote nothing, right? And push back on the mainstream media because they have the most power and influence, who are the biggest influencers, if I can put it that way, who give EFF a lot of attention. And they don't even report on the truth. That's the worst part of it all. But I'm going to keep talking about it because people need to know how evil Julius is. But this edition of my reporting, so to speak, is not really, it's just calling him out. Because again, Juju playing his little, games, if I could put it that way. Because I don't know if you guys saw this. I honestly, sometimes he is funny. I'll give him that. He is quite funny. He's entertaining, as always. Okay. So the gun that he shot in public, he says it was a toy gun, ladies and gentlemen. That's his defense. I mean, you gotta admire the brazen, you know, like, I want to know how and when they came up with that, you know? Because I'm pretty sure when he fired that gun, and I'll show footage of it later, when he fired that gun, he thought he was not going to get in trouble for it. Like, that's how cocky this guy is. He really thought he was going to get in trouble. And then obviously some people were like, hey, you can't do that. It's against the law. It doesn't matter who you are. It's not right. What you did is dangerous. And they took him to court. And now he's like, yeah, but it was a toy gun, man. It was a toy gun. Oh, man, this guy's funny. But yeah, apparently that's his defense, ladies and gentlemen. You haven't seen this this article. It doesn't say much right here. It says that the gun was a toy. A cleaner found a cartridge. She gave it to her supervisor. The supervisor gave it to the cops. This is day one, by the way, of this trial, and that's pretty much how it started. Now, day two, nothing too interesting happened. But today has been interesting, ladies and gentlemen, because today I have, and before I continue, let me just look at who's joined us. What software? I use Ecamm. Allegedly, you're right. I should say allegedly. You're right. Allegedly. Sorry, my bad. Allegedly. Like, see, FBS is going to be, what is it? FBP is going to be up my ass in a moment. This whole thing's going to be shut down. I just started streaming to every platform. Now it's going to be shut down, ladies and gentlemen, because I misspoke. Allegedly shot. You're right. Mork Shaw. Thank you for looking out. Mork Rock. Sorry. Mork Shaw. Mork Rock. All right, cool. So, getting back to the topic. This is what happened today as well. This happened today. And share a video with you guys. Apparently, there was a security breach of some kind, or security threat. That's what it was. Have a look at this.
To East London now, where court proceedings at the Magistrates Court in the trial of EFF leader Julius Malema and his co-accused Adrian Snyman could not proceed on time this morning due to a security threat. The court was cleared and later declared safe. The nature of the so-called threat was not revealed. A ballistic expert is currently testifying in the trial. Lieutenant Colonel Mandisi Magwandlega was tasked to examine a cartridge that was picked up by a cleaner after the celebrations at the Sisa Dukashe Stadium. Malema and Snyman are facing charges related to the Firearms Control Act, including the illegal possession of a firearm and the discharge of a firearm in a built-up area. The charges stem from the alleged firing of a gun during the EFF's 5th birthday celebrations in Mdantsane in 2018. There was a further surprise this morning with the former deputy president of the ANC Youth League, Andile Lungisa, attending proceedings in support of Malema. He was the deputy in the ANC Youth League when Malema served as president of that organization. That trial continues.
Yeah, so there you have it. A little bit of a security threat. Unfortunately, no immense details about that. But I did reach out, when I heard this, I reached out to my friend Ernst van Zyl from AfriForum. And I asked him to come onto the show tonight, just for like 5-10 minutes, very quickly, to give us an update on what happened today. What is he allowed to say? Unfortunately, he's in East London, not very good setup there at the moment. But he did send a voice note to me, giving me a statement of today, what happened today. I think he misspoke. I'm not sure. I could be misunderstood. I could stand corrected. But as far as I know, today's day 3. In the voice note, he says day 4. But I mean, they started on the 1st of March, so it's easy 3. So I think he misspoke on that. But other than that, have a listen to Ernst van Zyl's update on what happened today at the court. Julius versus EFF once again.
Day 4 of the criminal prosecution of Julius Malema for several contraventions of the Firearms Control Act in the East London Regional Court has concluded. The MPA is finally prosecuting Malema almost 4 years since the incident, after pressure and a written letter from Harry Nell of AfriForum's private prosecution unit. AfriForum filed the charges against Malema and his bodyguard Adrian Snyman and is attending the case. Today, the chief forensic analyst for the Eastern Cape, who is a ballistics expert, testified that he was able to link the cartridge casing found on the scene of the incident to the firearm that was handed in by Julius Malema's bodyguard. Giving expert advice on the aspects of the breech block of the firearm, he was asked to use layman terms, to which he responded, and I quote, "The breech block was changed after firing and before inspected submitted." Thus, his explanation as to why serial numbers did not match, and thus one is led to now believe a part of the firearm that was handed in was apparently switched, which would potentially make it harder to link the gun to the cartridge case recovered. According to Marnus Kamfer, head of law and risk at AfriForum, today's revelations in court were damning. Marnus went on to say, "The testimony today in court by the ballistics expert has put pressure on the majority of excuses or versions of events that Malema and Snyman's legal team can rely on." The case is set to continue tomorrow in the East London Regional Court.
So there you have it. Some interesting facts coming out from the court case today. Obviously, Malema sticking with the idea that his gun is a toy. But today in court, man, ballistic expert says no. And interesting findings as well. Again, this is allegedly that the gun was tampered with upon handing it in, and making it more difficult to basically, gather evidence, if I could put it that way. At least that's what has seemed to have happened. But either way, I think a ballistics expert would know the difference between a real gun and a toy gun. But Malema seems to be sticking to this, and I was sent this from also a good friend of mine, Ian Cameron from Action Society ZA and firearms .co.za. He wrote an article for firearms, and he sent it to me, and we can go through it very quickly. This will basically prove that Malema didn't have a gun, or a real gun. Sorry, Malema didn't have a toy gun. Sorry, I misspoke there. He had a real gun. 8 reasons why Julius Malema discharged a real firearm. Okay. And very quickly, there was a muzzle flash. I'm not going to read the whole thing. I'm just going to speed through this. There was a muzzle flash. That's reason number 1. That's pretty, There was recoil. Handling of the firearm. Okay. It's the way he handled it shows that, it was a gun. The gunshot sound itself. That's another one. Accounts. So there were witnesses, right? And other, visual evidence. Probably smell as well. I don't know. Stated that the EFF themselves later stated that it wasn't a real firearm, but a toy gun. It was used in synchronization with fireworks to create the realistic effect. Wow. Experts also reject the account due to the reasons mentioned above. Julius Malema's head of security handled and presented the firearm. Snyman then presented the firearm to Malema and also collected it again. Snyman's security company is well known of owning similar firearms. And then the final reason is Snyman has also in the past made himself guilty of inappropriate carrying of these types of weapons during one of Malema's court appearances. The incident caused a major uproar, and it demonstrates Snyman's apparent careless attitude with regards to these weapons. Okay, now here's the video, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, this is the video that shows what happened. Okay, let's take a gander. I mean, that sounds real. It looks real. I mean, come on. Malema, you're not fooling anyone. I didn't hear or see any fireworks either in that video. And there's that security guard who collects the firearm, gives the firearm to Malema, collects it again. I mean, we can all see it. We can all hear it. It is what it is. Malema is really fighting to not get convicted here. But I think it's a done deal, ladies and gentlemen. Start commenting in the comment sections, no matter which platform you're on. Let me know. What do you think? Do you think it's real? Do you think it's not? Do you think it's a toy? Do you believe Malema? Let me know in the comment section below. Tim Rollins has joined. I'm not sure. Sorry, I'm not sure what you're talking about here, but the seat markings match up with the sample. Okay, not sure what that is. So yeah, behave is here, ladies and gentlemen. Is discharging blanks in a public place also illegal? That you're gonna have to ask an expert. I'm currently studying for my. I want to own a gun, so I'm studying for that. But I wouldn't know. I don't want to speak on that. But I know that it is illegal to discharge a weapon like that, like he did. That is illegal. But the ballistics guy, he said there was evidence of a lot of things, guys. It's all up there on AfriForums, the whole case on AfriForums YouTube channel. You can go check it out, and you can listen to what the expert said. I haven't had a chance yet to watch all of it, and I highly doubt those were blanks. Kingfish saying never trust a commie. I agree with you 100%. Never ever trust a commie. Shout out to Big Daddy Liberty. So does this mean we could hypothetically take a toy gun into a bank and then just claim people? The bank were giving you money. Morg, why did you try that out? Let us know how it goes. If I see you in the headlines, I know it didn't work. That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to answer that because I really don't know. I mean, I have thought of that. But that's probably why he said it was a toy gun, because it shoots blanks. It wasn't real. That's his defense. It wasn't real. But again, like even Kid Fury is saying, it's not the first time he gets into trouble for firing a firearm at an event. Last time it was an assault rifle. This is what he does, guys. Okay, here we go. The chamber seat left markings in the case found, which matched the firearm handed in for testing by the security company. Well, there you go. And I think that means like real. There you go. It wasn't fake. Would the security guy carry a toy gun? Oh, Lynette. I like the way you think. Absolutely not. I mean, it'd be a very poor security guard. The issue with the issue with discharging a firearm in public is because of the projectile. You cannot guarantee where it will land. Blanks don't have projectiles, as far as I know. This is true. I know that. The only thing I can think of that might be an excuse to not shoot, or that would be against you to shoot blanks, is because you might be seen as a danger, because people don't know that's blanks unless you say it's blanks, right? So I don't know. I'm speculating. I don't know. But that is a good question. I'll tell you what. I don't know if he's going to reply, but I will ask Ian Cameron himself right now. Hold on. So this is kind of like interesting because now I'm doing this like live on stream right now. So we're gonna see. I'm gonna message him right now. Okay. Audience is asking, does it matter if it was blanks. No, not blinks. Blanks. Blanks. I don't know if he's going to reply right away. Hopefully he does. We'll see what he says. Ian will know. That's one guy I know will know the answer to that question. So if he replies, I will let you guys know. Headline: YouTuber influences viewers to go up. Yeah, I just shot myself in the foot, didn't I? Oh, do you see what I did there? Okay, here we go. I asked Ian, he actually replied. Awesome. He says, yes, can still be considered a criminal offense. So whether it's blanks or not, it can still be considered a criminal offense. Circumstances will be taken into account, though. So that's why it can still be considered. There you go. And Ian will know, man. This guy knows his firearm laws very well. So there you go. There you have it. You heard it here. And now you know. Interesting days, ladies and gentlemen. Interesting days, and I think Malema's days are numbered now. And oh well, apparently, blanks can still injure, kill at point blank. The speed of the air leaving the barrel. Okay, I think that's a joke. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Has anyone really experienced that? I don't know. Is it? I need to Google. There we go. That's another question. A toy gun doesn't make that noise though. Like I think what like Malema was trying to say is those really cheap toy guns that you find at like Crazy Store that do a little bit of a, you know, and like it sounds like a, you know. I think that's what he was trying to explain. That wasn't, no, that's a really expensive toy gun, if that's the case. It's like a replica. But yeah. So we will see. But yeah, I just thought I would share that information with you guys. Obviously, the case is still ongoing, but you'll see everything is alleged. I mean, evidence is damning though, and it's building up against Julius very quickly. We'll see where. Yes, behave. Thank you. I am referring to cap guns. That's the one. Yeah, so we'll see where this goes, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see where this goes. So getting a lot of new viewers here. I haven't said unfamiliar names. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It's greatly appreciated. Just so you know, 8 o'clock, I'm going to be joined by some comedians. We're going to have some fun. We're going to just talk a lot of cock. There's really no planned conversation. We just talk with you guys. You guys can ask us questions, and then we review or we commentate or we make fun of some TikTok videos. I got some funny ones for today. Yeah, we just have a lot of fun. It's a great way to end off the week, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I am streaming on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. So please comment and let me know your thoughts. I believe I can see all your comments. I mean, I'm seeing the YouTube comments come in. I'm seeing the Facebook comments come in. Now, I haven't seen Twitch or Twitter yet. So I'm wondering if there's a problem there or maybe nobody's commented on that side. But we'll see, because I'll just review the footage later. Thank you. I try. Look, I think Ernst's statement was pretty good, and I'm grateful that he sent in that statement. I think it shows where things are headed, and yeah, it would be great if Ernst can send me some more. Maybe on Monday I can give you guys another update with how things are going, and I'll probably have Ernst on the show at some point as well. Mark Gardiner, is that how I pronounce it? Sorry, Mark, thank you so much for tuning in. I don't recognize your profile pic. I think you're a new viewer. Thank you so much. A fired blank cartridge case looks very different to a fired live round case. Blanks have a rose petal crimp where the bullet should be. I think Mark knows his stuff. Jesse in the house, man. Haven't seen you in a while. Yes. Jesse also saying, late night chat, it's only getting dark now. I know, but I can't remember. Jesse, just go with it, man. No panel discussion today. No, panel discussions are only on Tuesday. Next week, Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen, Campton Pillay, Dodgy Idealist, and Dumodenga joining me. We're going to discuss, does hate speech exist? It's going to be a very interesting conversation. I'm very much looking forward to that. That's coming up on panel night on Tuesday. Last panel night, I had John Endres from IRR, I had Bungani from Action SA, and I had Martin van Staden, and we discussed the Zimbabwe permits and the rhetoric that as foreigners are stealing South African jobs. I think there's some very real discussion there, and real truths came out about that discussion, so I encourage people to watch that as well. Willem, how are you, buddy? Good to see you here as well. May I send you a link to a video I made of a painting I made of Julius? Also have the soundtrack over it of Julius firing his AK-47. I think it was okay. You can send it. I don't know if I can play it, but you can send it. Definitely send it. You used to send me funny stuff all the time, Willem. Now you stopped. And Morg, I think I think you're itching to be on this conversation. It's an interesting position to take. So Morg says hate speech doesn't exist, but should there be hate speech laws? But there should be. Sorry. There should. But should there be hate speech laws? I think I will always say yes to that. I think, and I will explain my defense next week, Tuesday. So you have to tune in to see that. Very excited to be streaming on so many different platforms, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know it sounds like I'm ending, but I'm not. It's now a 2-hour show. For those of you who are watching who may not know who I am, my name is Joe Emilio. I am a local comedian and YouTuber in South Africa, Cape Town. And speaking about comedy, I have an open mic night that I am organizing in the Kells River area tomorrow evening. If you're in the area, please, come check it out. It's going to happen at DNA Cafe in Kells River. Very nice cafe. So just Google. You can even links in the description, ladies and gentlemen. Go to my website. All the information is there. So yeah, please consider coming tomorrow. If you want to try stand-up comedy, you're also welcome to get on the lineup. There's 2 slots left. So come check it out. I'll be hosting the evening, and Peter Sawanga will be headlining, ladies and gentlemen. Speaking of which, Peter Sawanga will be joining us later this evening. So yes, and look at this, a celebrity just gracing us with his presence. Germ warfare, ladies and gentlemen. I'm surprised YouTube still lets him comment. Just popping in to say hi. Got a show at 8 p.m. See you next week, Joe. Yes, we will be seeing each other next week. We every now and again, the right-wing cabal need to meet up. I'm kidding. See, it's jokes like that the FBB is just going to be like, oh, no, how could you say that? So, yeah, thank you for tuning in. No, Kingfish Germ is definitely not back on YouTube. I think he just has an account so he can comment when he is watching his friend's stream or comment on other videos. But Germ hosts his own show on his own server on his own website. So if you want to catch what Germ does, you just go to his website. Simple as that. And you can, check him out. How dare you? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, no matter where you're watching, please leave a like, follow the platform that you're watching on, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. That I have more content on my YouTube channel, ladies and gentlemen. There's always more content on my YouTube channel. And just like that, demonetized. Yeah, I know, right? Germ, why don't you put in the your link so that people can, if you're still watching, people can keep up to date with you. Cool. So in 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go on a bit of a break, and then my comedian friends will join in, and we'll be able to. Well, we're going to have a late night chat, ladies and gentlemen. Again, it's just a fun, relaxed evening. We're going to just chat about random stuff. I got some TikTok videos I'll show. And we'll just have a bit of fun with you guys. You guys are allowed to ask us anything you want. We're just gonna talk cock. That's really all it is. It's just laid back. Grab a drink. Grab some popcorn. It's a lot of fun. Yeah. I just got sent something. I mean, we're talking about it, so I might as well. Okay, it's just an article. Unfortunately. It is day 4. Okay. So my bad. It is day 4. But yeah, it's pretty much what Ernst told me already. Sorry about that. Plug a link. I asked Germ to send a link. I think he may have. Yeah, if he's got a show, he may have already left. It's germwarfare.com, I think. Easy. Cool, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, in 3 minutes, it's going to be a bit of a break. Don't go anywhere. Going to have a nice, fun evening with you guys. Be great for you guys to join, no matter where you're watching, whether it's Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube. Please share, leave a like. Tell people to join in. It's going to be fun. I stream Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Every evening is different. Monday evenings, it's always an hour with me. So Monday, 7 to 8 is with me. 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. is with a guest. Podcast for like an hour. Tuesdays, 7 to 8 is with me. 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. or even 9:30 sometimes. Is panel night, where we have interesting discussions, and I have interesting guests with me on the show. And then Thursday night is always a fun evening, ladies and gentlemen, because it's either going to be 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. is going to be with me, but 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. is either going to be Comedians Roast the Headlines or Late Night Chat, and tonight it's Late Night Chat. So please consider subscribing, liking, following, all that stuff, and do share the stream as well. And thank you guys so much for tuning in and sharing a laugh with me and engaging and commenting and all that stuff. So, before we go on a break, ladies and gentlemen, let's also just message this guy. Hopefully he won't shy away this time. And then we'll wait. I hope that we will be a full house tonight, but oh no, it won't. Unfortunately, Obi King cannot join us this evening, but that's fine, ladies and gentlemen. That is absolutely fine. I also split these streams. So basically, once I'm done streaming them, you can find the panel evening on its own on my channel, or you can also go to my YouTube channel. Sorry, lost my train of thought there. So basically, like tonight is Late Night Chat. That hour will be available on the Comedians Roast the Headlines YouTube channel. We have a dedicated YouTube channel for that, so you can catch the episodes there. And for the other stuff, I release it on its own, so you don't have to watch the whole 2 hours later. You just watch immediately what you want to see. And I'm always putting up clips, so it's always worth it to like, share, subscribe, the whole thing, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so we have 2 of the comedians in the green room, ladies and gentlemen, waiting, and we're waiting for one more. Hopefully he joins. He is synonymous and infamous for never sitting here. But ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. We're going to go on a quick 5-minute break, and we'll be back with Late Night Chat, ladies and gentlemen. So don't go anywhere. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. While we're having a bit of a break and while we're here, I just thought I would let you guys know that you can become a member to this channel. When you become a member to this channel, there are 2 tiers. There's the Support Act and the Headliner Act. Each tier has its own perks. I'm not going to go into all the details right now, but just click on the join button, usually right next to the subscribe button. If you haven't subscribed yet, by the way, subscribe. If you want to become a member, it would be greatly appreciated. It really goes a long way to supporting the channel and helping me to continue to create content for you guys. And just in case you might be interested, for some of you who may not know, I am also a stand-up comedian, and I have a one-man show coming up in June of this year. There is a link in the description with all the details that you need to know, when, where, and how much, so please go check it out in the description below. There's also another show that I'm doing with fellow comedians. You may have seen our Say What show on this channel or the Late Night Chat show on this channel. We're doing a live show, and that's kind of a pun there because we mean in person with a live audience show. Please go to the link in the description below where you can find all the details. It is called Say What Unbuffered. So once again, take a gander at the links below and all the information will be there. Now, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. We are back. We were waiting for the man who will not sit here, which is Peter Sawanga. He's still not sitting here. I tried reaching out. Don't know where he is. But hello, my fellow colleagues.
Good evening and welcome.
Evening. You're welcome. Just cocky already. Ladies and gentlemen, before we get into this, once again, let me explain what this is. This is just a show where for an hour we talk a lot of cock with you guys, and we'll look at some TikTok videos. I have a meme that I thought was funny that I'll share with the boys, and we'll just talk a lot of cock and have a bit of fun. But before we do, a reminder that we are doing a show. It's a live audience show, so it's not like it's live on YouTube. We're going to be in person, and we're going to combine stand-up comedy. We're going to combine roasting headlines and talking cock into one show. It's going to be a lot of fun, and please come join us. Tickets are available now. Ticket link in the description. Come join us, and you get 10% off your tickets if you book a table, and it includes a meal and a drink.
Wowza.
Yeah.
Wowza. I didn't even know that. I think I might just book. I'm not going to be part of the show. I'm going to come watch.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Bevan's going to run between the stage and his table.
Sounds like a plan.
Boys, also remember we are streaming at the moment on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube. So I can get banned from like maybe 3 of those platforms tonight.
Well, it's alright. I'm still on Twitter. I'm still on Twitter jail until Monday.
Oh, shame.
Yeah, I'm still on Twitter jail until Monday.
What did you do?
Beautiful.
Maybe don't say it, because then YouTube will get it.
I've been going on. All right. No, I'll try to be polite about this. I've gone on to the Twitter page for the official Kremlin Russia one and the official Twitter page for the president, and I've been leaving twice daily very, very nice messages calling Putin a see you next Tuesday. And then I was reported on Monday. The Kremlin, I'm assuming, from what I gathered, I think it's the official Kremlin Twitter page reported me. So I'm in Twitter jail until Monday evening.
And it's kind of badass.
From Russia with love.
And on the other hand, on the same day, I was blocked by Russian Formula One driver Nikita Mazepin as well.
Oh, wow.
Because his father has connections with Putin, so I was spamming him. And I got blocked the moment I said he was a disgrace to...
If you're
watching, it was him.
This guy.
Hold on. It's very simple. Putin, if you're watching, go fuck yourself.
Okay.
Maybe we just lost one stream now.
All right. Well, let's get some laughter up and running here. I want to show you guys this video here. It is in case you can't see it. It says at the top on the left end of January, and then at the bottom on the right it says New Year's resolutions. So here we go.
That is hilarious. You like the power up.
Who still makes New Year resolutions?
Yeah, who does it?
Apparently a lot of people. I don't know, maybe some people should let us know in the chats who still makes New Year's resolutions and have you kept them?
Yes. Cameron looks like someone who has a New Year's resolution.
I'm sorry, New Year's resolutions are 5 days of failure.
That's definitely a waste of time. If you had a New Year's resolution, what would it be?
Mine was to lose weight this year, which I'm keeping.
So we're not talking about Mission Impossible, we're talking about New Year's resolutions.
Woo!
Fucking idea. That's a good one. It
is a good one.
What's the other ones that people do? What's the other ones that people do? Like, I'm gonna stop drinking.
That one is a lie.
That's so stupid as fuck.
Yeah.
Although Mikhail kind of did
I
that.
think mine was to treat P2.
The cow's one was kind of
Yeah, but
forced.
I gave up drinking in the middle of the year. I never
Yeah,
waited
exactly.
until the new year to stop drinking.
Which is the responsible thing to do. Stop immediately. Don't be like, I'm gonna be a better person in January.
All right, so
And
Yeah, my New Year resolution was I think my New Year's resolution would have been to treat Peter better and with more respect, but that obviously fucked up very quickly. So
that was done on the second or the first already.
I think in my defense, I was about 10 minutes into. No, it was up until at least like 8 o'clock in the morning. It's because I was sleeping. It was after 8 o'clock that the shit
So-
happened.
So apparently,
Yes, resolution.
Peter is running late because his
Again.
Uber.
Yep.
He says his Uber is being a CU next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday.
Yeah. And he says he'll be
Pete
late.
is not telling you is he's actually the Uber driver.
he's finishing his shift and now he's talking cut to us. What you don't know about Peter is he drives Uber and Bolt.
I will not
Honest
sit
worker.
here while you guys make
The
fun.
hardest worker in the room, in the car.
On the other hand, if you listen to the rants that Peter goes on, I feel bad for anyone sitting in the back seat of his Uber. That sounds absolutely fucking terrifying.
He must have a 1-star rating.
He says, because I told him, like, look, if you're late, it's fine. Like, just come on because it sounds like it's a funny story. And then he's like, he replied to that and he's like, the HDMI community is involved.
Oh my god.
I don't know
Please
it.
don't bring him on. Please don't bring him on. Because the whole show is going to be blocked. Don't bring him on. That disclaimer won't even help you.
I'm putting it there just in case. You never know. With Mikhail and apparently the infamous Bevan who gets banned from Facebook almost on a weekly basis. I can never be too careful.
That's for basic
Yeah, the thing is,
stuff.
I'm
These
gonna be
guys
honest.
are
Bevan's my
horrible.
inspiration. Bevan was my inspiration, but I don't want to be a copycat. It would be so boring to go. I also got banned on Facebook, so I took my shit to a
So
different social
He
media.
took it to Twitter. Nobody gets banned on Twitter. How do you get banned on Twitter?
I did.
You can say anything you want. Yeah, it's wild. That is wild.
I've never been banned on Twitter,
And
but
you
I
need to-
have been banned on TikTok.
You banned on TikTok?
Yeah, I know, right? I know, it's crazy. Like,
Oh yeah, no. Actually, no, I understand why.
No, hold on. The only way hold on. The only way you get banned on TikTok that means you made a video that makes sense. I think that's the only requisite for getting banned on TikTok is making a video that makes sense.
yeah, pretty much.
No, we made a video where he wasn't dancing or using a filter. So they banned him. They're like, what shit is
Yeah,
this?
my,
Where's your filter?
Wasn't big enough, you know.
No, that's OnlyFans.
Oh yeah, well, Oba King will know a lot about that.
I'm gonna get fat.
Now, I'm sorry. What was it? I came across an article recently where OnlyFans, your top headers on OnlyFans called themselves content creators, and I'm like, no, it's just Pornhub with a different logo, not a content creator. It's not how
Pornhub
content
like-
creation works.
No,
Basically-
it's like the diet. It's like the
By
diet
using
Coke
that
of porn.
argument,
Diet Coke of boredom. What?
basically.
It's the diet Coke of porn.
No,
it's
Bevan,
like,
it's like the
Oh.
jive of it's the jive of Pornhub. It's the jive of Pornhub.
no ways. OnlyFans is garbage. 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 Garbage.
All right. Well, let's got a few videos here. Let's see which one is going to be. I think you guys might enjoy this one.
When Cyril says get the bombs ready,
Yeah, you go, bomb. Listen here. Do we have nuclear weapons?
Yeah, Mikhail, do we have nuclear weapons? Because I
No,
don't
not
know.
since
Do we have nuclear
1996.
weapons?
None since
No,
1990.
not
Nuclear
since
weapons.
1996. We used to have a
1996.
nuclear program. We actually did used to have a nuclear arms program.
What?
But my people
And now we can't
sadly
even
had to
get
give that
electricity
up.
for microwaves and
So-
fridges here. We are the worst country ever.
Well, ZAC knows. It says no, we don't. ZAC, nice of you to join in.
But the way- I like that. Come on.
Thank you so much for tuning in. ZAC is actually from Florida.
Florida.
Yeah, it's residing in Florida.
Please tell me there's a Florida Man article next week.
I was gonna say now he's Florida man.
I mean, have you
love
guys
Florida.
done the Florida Man challenge though? Have you done the
No.
Florida Man
I-
challenge?
No.
Where you take your
You need to
what is
take
it?
take your
month?
you take your birth date. You take your date
Yeah.
of your exact date of birth,
Okay.
and then you
Yeah.
type in basically Florida news, and then you need to see what stupid cock someone did in Florida on your birthday. Mine was someone went to
Wow.
prison on my birthday for assaulting an alligator.
Wow. Are you serious?
That is wild.
Yeah,
I'm
in more
serious.
ways
My
than one.
birthday, the first one that came up, was a guy was arrested for assaulting an alligator.
That
Okay.
is wild.
Oh wow, I stand corrected. I'm from South Africa. Moved to New York in 2007. My bad.
Yo, you know nothing. You know absolutely nothing.
Wait, then
So she
Florida.
moved-
Then
so
Florida.
she-
Okay, I was right.
So she.
Oh, okay, in Florida.
Okay, but if she,
Okay,
so
sorry
yeah,
about that.
2007, yeah, so she moved to New York after the big landscaping happened.
Yeah, it's also the same year I moved to South Africa, 2007.
Read this comment here about the Mo Croc show, man. A nuclear arms program was most likely some SA military rubbing uranium on their arms. No, man, you can't say stuff like that.
And you read it, so now I think Twitch is no longer streaming. Like,
I don't think Twitch is out. We didn't lose so far. We lost Twitch. I think Facebook is next. Because I said rubbing. Rubbing.
I thought it was grinding that it didn't like.
I should have said stroking.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest. At the tempo we're going, we might be lucky enough to be banned on Wish as well at the speed we're going this evening.
I
Oh,
wanted to actually set this up and stream to TikTok as well, but I need to figure it out. TikTok is not easy to simultaneously stream to TikTok as well. So, but yeah, maybe because I thought it would be cool if we could stream at least this to the TikTok account that we have for roasting headlines. So I thought that would be
Wow,
kind of
these
cool.
there's a lot of nerds here. I noticed.
Yeah,
in
that would
this,
be fun.
comment. Yeah. So we must use their knowledge.
Oh,
they know so much about uranium.
Who's that? That
printer.
who's that
Yeah.
Zoomer? Isn't like Cameron, who's like 2 years old?
Hey,
He
Cameron,
sounds like
Cameron Engelbert.
technology stuff.
Yeah.
No, who's the other kiddie one?
Behave. He was here earlier.
Who's
You
still
know
in
him.
high school?
The kitty one.
No, behaves not
No,
in high
not
school, man.
fucking
Behaves-
Epson printer.
Yes, please keep talking to our fans
Wait,
like
wait,
that.
wait, wait, wait.
Oh, nice.
Wait,
Nice.
wait. Cameron did it.
Cameron did the Florida
My
challenge.
birthday. A man with no arms stabbed a man with.
Ow! Wait, now I want to do it. Hold on.
He had it in his mouth. He
Now,
definitely had it in his
haven't you
mouth.
done it yet? It's a shitload of fun.
So
What do I do?
you take your date of birth,
1
right?
April.
Yes,
So-
and then Florida news.
Do you write it out in numbers or do you say like 16 August, like in words?
No, just
Okay, and then
just
Florida.
say 16 August, and then Florida news, and then you have to see. Then you'll
Florida
see the first thing will pop up as news
News.
articles.
Okay, I'm gonna share this now. You guys might drop out.
No, hold on. No. Sorry, it's your day. It's your birthday. It's your birthday in Florida, man. Sorry, that's the thing you have to type in. So it's your
What?
birthday.
The
So just put in. So just 16 August, and then Florida, man.
Hold on, I'm gonna do this with you guys. Just give me a second. I want to get Bevan on here.
Mine is absolutely stupid. Florida man arrested after allegedly breaking into office, leaving sign in window saying secretary wanted $17 an hour. What? Why? What? How is it? Why is it illegal?
All right, hold on. All right. So I must. What did you say?
Yeah, so
Mikhail?
16 August, Florida, man.
Florida man. Not
16
news.
August, and then Florida, man. No, sorry, your birthday and Florida, man. Yes. Let's see what happens. Let's see what article. Florida man suspecting of. Hold on. Yeah, that's.
Caught biting.
I'm gonna be honest. The second one looks a lot more interesting.
Okay. Second one.
That second one.
Give me a second. Drunk Florida man drives lawnmower.
What's going on?
On Major Road. Tells police just take me to jail.
Tells police just take me to jail.
I know
What?
I'm wrong, but oh, that is bizarre. That is so bizarre.
And this one, Florida man suspected of murdering couple was caught biting victim's face off.
Oh my god.
I don't know which one's worse.
What kind of picture is that anyway? Why is that fish trying to eat that little food? What kind of fish is that? Oh,
That fish is the Florida man.
that fish looks like Florida man. No man. That's disturbing.
All right, that was fun.
That's fun.
Does anyone have an idea what Peter's birthday is? What's Peter's birthday?
He had it. It just passed, right? Didn't we wish him a happy birthday recently?
Wasn't it his birthday? No, it was Oba King's birthday. Yo, you really
That was
don't know the
over.
difference
Hold
between-
on. Just check.
Why do you even go there? Why do you even go there, Bevan?
Because, bro, you don't know the difference between black people. Let's just acknowledge
Oh my god.
Hold on.
Let's address the
Wait.
dark element in the room.
Okay, so Oba. No, wait.
Hold on.
Oba's 28 February. So do 28 February, Florida man. I want to see
Hold
what
on.
the fuck Oba's.
Apparently, Behave did it. Florida man busted for cocaine, meth bags wrapped around penis.
That sounds typically Oba.
No, that's not. That's Behave's birthday.
That's his birthday. Wow. How big is this MacGyver?
Enough for like a quarter of a brick, I think. All right, so I must try
That fish is a Dorado.
A Dorado. Yeah.
a Dorado.
Dorado. It sounds
So
like
what's
like
Oba
a
King?
cowboy
What's his
fish.
birthday? 28
28 Feb. Oba's 28 Feb.
Feb.
He's a Dorado.
Florida.
Mahi.
Florida. Man.
Say it with me, Joe. Florida.
Shut up.
Well done.
Hold on.
Coral
let's
van
go
Rooyen
back.
is smart.
All right, hold on.
We have a shark. You saw the
The
video
Florida
of the
man who
shark
literally
eating the
threatened
guy
family with
afterwards.
Coldplay lyrics.
Wait. Police, Florida man. Look at the second one. Florida man ends standoff for a slice of pizza.
That's sounding serious, eh?
That sounds like Oba King.
No, but that first one though,
Wow.
he threatened someone with Coldplay lyrics.
Yo.
I wonder if I message
Cameron-
Peter if he'll tell
Hold
me.
on, Cameron Engelbrecht just said, on my brother's birthday, Florida man in dog costume arrested for sex with dog. Yo. Yeah, man.
That's just nasty.
You get your family in check,
That
Cameron.
is just nasty. Cameron, speak to your brother, man.
Okay.
rough.
These are apparently crimes you will commit. It's linked to your future.
All right, hold on. Let's check out.
When Cyril says get the bombs ready.
Sorry.
Oh, we
These,
saw that one now.
yeah. These videos
Yeah,
play on
that's
their
all.
own now.
There was no control over the show, everyone. Zero.
Yeah, this I really love this video. This is good.
Down?
What?
Wait, let me try this. Okay, got the noodle.
And now? The cookie.
Oh,
Yeah.
not
Did you see what happened at the beginning? So at the beginning, there's this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Chinese letters.
Yeah. So he's now gonna try it.
Yeah. Watch this cock. Watch. I'm gonna show you this cock work. Huh?
You are under the rain.
This is some Chinese noodles.
Chinese noodles.
Okay, wait. Almost done. It's al pastel.
Split is in movies.
I wonder
Like
if
I'm
it's like
Italian.
dinges.
It only works for Chinese noodles.
Yeah, and maybe to watch this cock. Okay. There we go. I think that's good enough, Sinjo.
Go.
Okay. There's the noodles now.
Wait.
I've been pressing down for the last minute, Sinjo. Let me just check how it came out right. If I'm a vark voel at myself. Kyk, it did work. You don't cover up this way. But this is what happens when you buy noodles in Cape Town.
That was great.
Oh,
Oh my word. It's funny.
No.
Chinese noodles.
I wonder.
Fatties and monies.
I wonder if Peter's still gonna join. I have no idea.
Peter's
What's
not joining us. He took a double
yeah,
shift. Leave him alone.
Peter got a last minute pickup.
Request to Simon's down.
Seems like it, damn. All right, so there was actually. I want to make sure that we have time for this. So I'm gonna. Sorry, the videos play on their own when I switch.
Joe, you used to have such high standards. Now it's just slipping.
Well, you know.
The videos used to be lined up, it's like all seamless. Since you read that Florida Man article about your birthday.
Oh wait. Okay, hold on. This one's for you, Mikhail. When I watched this video, I just thought of you.
Okay, it's either dark or it's still going. It's still going.
I like how that's your reaction. It's still going. It's okay.
I'm more surprised by the fact that it's a Ford. It's the only Ford I've ever seen that runs
Okay.
like that. So,
You mean that it just runs?
yeah, it just runs in general.
Ah, that's funny. Let me see something. Let me try something. Hold on. Let me see if this works.
Let's see what you got.
So
He's
I'm
gonna look for TikTok with the Florida.
No. Because I'm trying out something where I think this might work if I do it this way. Hold on. Let's just choose anything
See
here.
what you got.
Yeah, let's go with this one. Okay. Cool. Now, here's the interesting part. Will this work? You guys look confused.
Well, it's not a real firearm, firstly.
No, it
Secondly, did Bevan know that guy was in his house?
I'm like, what? Send that brother to Ukraine. Sign him up.
I don't know if you guys read what it said there, but he said like how to make my neighborhood cheaper. So.
Yeah, we can.
But I think it did work. So basically, that's how I was able to. You'll see in the playback. It doesn't matter. I made it seamlessly. I look professional, Mikhail, just for you.
Oh, Mikhail.
Well, you have to show us again, so I don't know. You're not helping your argument. Dude, I need to show you again how professional it was. Now look carefully. It was really professional. The third time.
Let me just show you. Let me just confirm my confirmation.
Why are you guys like this? Why?
Because we're not like that.
Keep on your toes.
All right. You ready? Here we go. You see it.
Okay.
What kind of mask is this? And where does this strap go?
No shame. My babes, that's not for your face. You see what COVID does to everyone, hey? Everybody thinks everything is a fucking mask and it needs to go on your face. Baby, that's not for your face. You see, that's for your husband's tolly. And that little string? You don't want to know where it goes, huh?
He said totally.
That's all benefit from this. That is all benefit.
He said it like a kid who's laughing at someone farting. Like, he farted.
He said totally.
Apparently, small things amuse small
I'm in a
minds.
professional work environment. I don't get to hear someone just say totally out of nowhere.
Cameron saying that he emailed a funny video. It's difficult to do it now. I'll check it out and I'll show it next time. How about that?
Infinite emails of Malema.
Yeah.
Email. Who uses email?
Cameron, apparently. Shame, he doesn't have my number.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh
No.
yes, no. Don't give him your number. You'll end up on a Netflix special.
No.
Not in a good genre. I'd get that much.
What are you doing? No. All right. So, were you? Yeah, I did tell you guys that I watched Tinder Swindler.
Yeah.
Yeah, last week you did actually watch it, yeah.
Just
This
making
one
sure.
is old. We're on to new things, guy.
Okay, what's the new thing?
Okay, what's the new things that we got going on now? Well, aside from us all gonna die of nuclear explosions and shit, what else is there?
On a Tuesday.
Who else died on a Tuesday? What else is new though? There's a lot of new stuff, man.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Yeah, there is.
No, but it's I know. In Joe's defense, I've seen it's about every 6 months to a year. You've got that one thing on Netflix where everyone goes nuts about. So you had Tiger King, and obviously, about 6 months ago, Squid Game came out, and then the Tinder Swindler. So it looks like Netflix
No
hits every 6 months
Squid
with
Game
a
was
banger.
6 months ago.
Squid
No
Game
way,
was a while
Squid
ago. Apparently, we need to watch The Batman.
Yo,
Zach
that's
watched
good.
it last night. I
I
haven't.
still need to watch it.
No
I'm
spoilers. No
skeptical.
spoilers, Zach. I'll cut your tolly off. Don't you dare give us spoilers.
I think Zach is
Bevan
a
said
woman.
Dolly.
But okay. Well, apparently it was
We put that on
good.
a t-shirt.
There, Zach, was there any massacre that happened in America when it aired? Is it too soon to even go there?
Oh my god. You don't know. Are we even live still?
Yeah.
I feel like we're just talking to ourselves.
I think it was too soon. I think it was.
Just deleted them like one by one.
Hey,
Oh, shit.
I feel like I'm American. I can say it. Like, people make
Dude,
fun
it's
of the
America.
Twin Towers all the time, man. Come on, if we can't.
They're not even real twins. They're not even identical. So what did it matter?
Apparently, the movie's
Yes,
very
it-
dark,
you said it-
or my joke
yes,
is
because
very
you were in
dark.
the cinema, my friend. You were in the cinema. It's very dark, obviously. No spoilers. Get out of here, Zach. Nobody wants your
I know
shit.
that. Are there any? Okay, it's still early in the year. Is there any other really good movies that are actually possibly coming out?
That's the thing, though. Like, I think if there was a movie I was gonna go watch,
There's a
it would be
host
The
of
Batman.
them. No. There's a host of
Yeah,
them.
because
Buddy of
obviously
mine
we're only in
releases all the
February.
stuff.
I know we're
No, there's
only
a
in
lot of
Feb
movies
now,
coming.
so there's still, for example, the US summer releases, which is our winter releases. But let's say the first 4 months of the year, the first 5 months, apart from the Batman, I can't think of.
Are you crazy?
Well,
There's a
I'm
whole
looking forward
list of
to the new
movies.
Doctor Strange. But that's just me.
Yeah, but
I
isn't
want to
that
watch
released
Fantastic
for-
Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore. Top Gun is coming out. Jesus, man. There's a whole lot of stuff coming out.
Top Gun. No, they should have
Yes,
stopped.
guy.
No. Apparently,
No.
Uncharted is boring, which I kind of gathered from the. From the
Really?
trailer.
I'm not a fan of I'm not a fan
I
of
was hop-
games that are turned into movies. I'm not a fan of because every time they try to turn a video game into a movie,
Disappointing.
it's mediocre at best.
No, man, that can't be true. Look at Street Fighter. That was amazing.
Mortal Kombat. Wasn't there a movie?
Well,
Didn't they make Mortal Kombat
the
into a
Mortal
movie
Kombat
recently?
was terrible.
Yeah, I thought so.
Mortal Kombat was
Resident
gone.
Evil was
The
okay.
Street Fight-
It was okay.
Yes, Resident Evil was.
It was okay. That's what I said. It's okay. Like,
No, mediocre at best.
Yeah.
Mediocre at best. On the other hand,
Okay,
when they
it's
make
just-
series,
yeah.
it's not bad. For example, the Witcher series is really good.
No, it's phenomenal. That's just like next level.
So maybe
No,
there should
so
be
I
like
think
a rule where,
they should
like,
make
if they're gonna make
series.
games,
They make-
they make games into
It's a
series.
series.
Yeah. I don't know why they
Yeah,
don't
man,
just
that's
do
not
that.
bad.
Because I think
They
a
don't
lot of
have
people,
money.
I
You think it's just gonna happen overnight? It's money. It's expensive. Making a series
The
is
one
more
movie-
expensive than a damn movie.
the movie from last year that still knocked it out of the park was Dune. Though. Dune last year was really.
I must watch
really,
it still.
Really good.
Ah, yes, that's the one I wanted to see.
Fucking
That was cool.
amazing. It was.
You know what
really
you should
good.
watch? Jackass. Jackass Forever. Go watch that. That's a cool.
I'm gonna
Jackass
be honest.
Forever.
There's a part of me that wants to watch it because we grew up with Jackass.
Yeah.
There's a part of me
Yes,
with nostalgia goggles, with some nostalgia
Watching
goggles. I want to
someone,
watch it.
watching someone break their penis sounds amazing. Yeah, listen here.
Yeah, man.
The movie that you must also check out is the Adam Project with Ryan Reynolds. That's decent.
Okay. What about that other movie that he was in, the Good Guy or something?
I don't know.
Oh,
that guy.
where he's in the video game.
Oh yes, that's right. I saw that. I think he's right.
yeah.
Okay. An ambulance with Jake Gyllenhaal.
Ambulance. Okay.
I watched-
Let's check that out.
Yeah, ambulance.
You
I watched
speak
that.
about Jake Gyllenhaal.
Free Guy. There's Zach.
No, Free Guy.
there's
Yeah,
Zach.
Free Guy.
Free Guy.
Free Guy.
Free
I
Guy.
I
is
still
the
wanna watch
one.
that. I
Everybody
still
was
wanna-
raving about
North-
that one.
The Northman. I'm sure Mikhail would watch The Northman. That's a decent one.
What about have you guys watched? It's on Netflix. I don't think it was for theater release, but it was Jake Gyllenhaal, Guilty. That was
Oh,
a roller coaster.
isn't that on Netflix?
Yeah, it's really good. It's really good.
Okay, I'll check
Because
it
this
out.
is now 4 years ago, but I still think the best
Guys,
movie on
here's the
Netflix
main
that has this-
question. Why do they still make Jurassic Park? Kak?
because Jurassic Park's amazing. Jurassic
No.
Park is
Jurassic Park
World
should have
Dominion
stopped.
is coming out next.
Just like Fast and Furious should have stopped. These.
No, Fast and Furious must never
No.
stop. They must never stop. They must go
I
with
wanna,
Elon
I
Musk
wanna,
to
I
Mars.
love, I wanna live
Yes,
in a world
Spider-Man No Way Home was amazing. I don't care what anyone
Yeah, it was
says.
incredible.
That was good.
It was incredible.
That was the last movie I saw. But Behaves as Guilty is brilliant. Have you seen Don't Look Up? I thought it was good. Don't Look Up was good to me.
Don't Look Up was fun. Have you seen
Yeah.
Nope is also coming out by Jordan Peele. That's always fun. He makes some nice
Okay.
thrillers, you know what I mean? That kind of vibes. It's decent.
There's
And
a
what's the other one?
sequel I'm hoping they bring out.
Black Panther.
There's talks that the movie there's talks that the movie Nobody is going to get a sequel, which I really, really, really hope for.
What? Nobody? What's that? Does anybody even watch that?
It's basically it's Nobody is actually really, 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 really fun.
The
Wait.
new Matrix is amazing.
Wait. Oh, sorry, Mikhail, but have any of you seen the new Matrix?
I would not watch that ever. It's a garbage.
No, because I
It
think
will
they
just
should have
be
stopped.
fun. It will-
They should have stopped after the first one.
Okay, good, because Morg is being sarcastic. I've watched his review.
No, he's not.
And I promise you, I've watched his review. He's being very sarcastic.
No. It's
Um,
love over love. That's what LOL is. He loves it. The new Matrix is amazing. Love over love. LOL.
The thing is, the missus and I have spoken about this. There's currently when they make sequels, I prefer when they do continuations rather than sequels. So, for example, the Blade Runner that came out, it's about 4 years now, 5 years. That was a continuation. It wasn't technically a sequel. It was a continuation.
Yeah.
The same with the new Ghostbusters, not the cock one from 2016, where they've kept the lore, they've kept
They
all
expanded
the good parts,
it,
but it's
yeah, yeah, yeah.
continuation. They've
I
and they
hear
still
what you're
and they
saying,
still
but
managed.
another
Is that the
reboot-
one with
soul
Paul
of the
Rudd?
original. Yeah.
Okay.
The one. So it's not a reboot. It's just a
Continuation.
Yeah, that's actually.
It's a
decent. I think
continuation, which is
because it makes for better story. You know.
Okay.
It's like, it's
Okay.
actually
Wait. There's
story
one
telling.
exception to that. There's one exception to that. The Star Wars movies. They tried that with the Star Wars movies.
nah.
I don't think it was successful.
That's difficult.
no,
but that
no,
was
that
always going to be
we don't talk
difficult.
about that. That's why
They
that's
already
why,
did it
that's
wrong
why
by
we
starting with
enjoy
the last
shows
three
like The
first.
Mandalorian.
Yeah.
That's why we enjoy things like The Mandalorian and The Book of Boba Fett, because Dave Filoni and John Favreau on their own are saving Star Wars.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And reboots are garbage. That Ghostbuster reboot with the ladies was trash. I'm not afraid to say
The
it.
thing is, I don't no, it was terrible. The 2016 Ghostbusters was terrible. It was
You call
I've
it
seen
2016
Hashtag me
Ghostbusters,
too.
I call it I call it Ladybusters. Ladybusters was garbage.
Wait. What is? Morg is like, please God, no. To what? Terminator was a
Terminator
I
was
think
a
2016
failure.
Ghostbusters.
I got so confused with Terminator, by the way. Like,
No.
they made so many continuations,
No.
and
This is
I don't know what.
No, here's the problem.
Terminator
Here's the
was
problem. No. I'm going to clarify this. Terminator in itself has one of the most complicated fucking timelines in the history of mankind. And then they brought up Terminator Genesis and went, you know that timeline you've been trying to figure out for the past 30 years? Fuck it. Here's a new one. We haven't even figured out the original one yet.
Guess what? We don't need that.
Yeah.
Throw that away.
Apparently,
Throw that away.
the book of Bubba whatever thing is not good.
Oversuck my balls.
It's because he's not a Star Wars fan and he didn't
No.
catch any callbacks and any
Mork
things.
is a Star Wars fan. Definitely a Star Wars fan. By the way, Mork, seeing as you're still watching, I did it, by the way. I got that, I'm going to call it a toy for now, but you'll see it
You
soon.
lost your virginity? Well done.
Ah, it was fantastic.
Oh, sweet, so sweet.
They ruined the Halloween movies with Halloween Kills. Yeah, no, and all these ones with
That is true. That is true. I must admit, no, Halloween Resurrection was fun though. It wasn't a good movie, but it was fun.
What do you mean
I
fun?
must
It's
admit,
supposed to
Thor:
be
Love and
scary.
Thunder. I'm also actually looking forward to.
It's
Yeah.
Terminator and Judgment Day. Judgment Day has an alternative ending, and it ends the two movies.
That's true.
Yeah, exactly. So the first two, and then after, what was it?
Three.
Rise of Machines was the third one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the third one, and then the fourth one was with that weird thing where John Connor
Dude.
becomes a
Yeah, yeah.
Terminator thing.
Don't even try.
And that
to-
already
Salvation.
fucked up the timeline, and then they brought out and then they brought out Genesis and went, you know that timeline, fuck it, let's try this new Mats, because the 30-year Mats hasn't fucked you.
You know
over
what
already.
boggles my mind even more about that is that James Cameron actually backed it. Like he
For
was
money.
he was
For
executive producer.
money.
Yeah, but still, man. I mean, George Lucas refused to make another Star Wars, and Disney proved why.
You rude.
On the other hand, Mr. Mork and Mindy over here might disagree, but if you watch The Mandalorian and you watch the Book of Boba Fett, you can actually, because John Favreau and Dave Filoni actually see George Lucas on set quite recently and quite often, and you can actually see that influence. Because
Well-
those series are a lot better than that horrible
Mandalorian
3
is
shit they brought
brilliant.
out for us.
When I don't, unfortunately, spoiler alert here. At the end of season 2, the end of season 2 of Mandalorian was, I mean, the geek in you just gets so excited.
No, it's a nerd fest.
Yeah.
It is, and I know it's fan
Absolutely
service,
nerds.
but it's good fan service. It's how you're supposed to do for fan service.
Exactly.
Absolute nerds. You absolute tollies.
Apparently, wokeness killed Star Wars. I didn't really get any woke vibes from Star Wars. Maybe I.
No, Kathleen, no. Kathleen Kennedy was virtue signaling with a lot there.
Really?
The way Ray is written, just carefully look at how Ray is written.
Okay, I'll watch it again.
Her whole character arc. You have a. There's nothing wrong with strong female characters because Princess Leia fucking exists, and Mon Mothma. You literally have the two people that led the whole rebellion,
Yeah.
and they're female characters. But Ray's automatically just knows how to use a lightsaber. She didn't even watch a fucking YouTube tutorial, but she knows how to work a lightsaber in the first fucking movie. And
Oh man, but that's well.
then
Look, I mean, people
the
agree.
second one, okay. Yeah, no, it's not Disney. It's Kathleen Kennedy. It's fucking all in all Kathleen Kennedy.
Guys, when Mikhail takes
fucked
off
up
his glasses,
everyone.
then you know he's pissed off.
It's stressed, guys.
They did make Luke look like an idiot. I hated the ending
sorry.
of what was the Force Awakens or whatever. Oh, it was so annoying, and it felt like a remake of number 4 anyway. Like it just felt like, hey, we've got the tech now, let's remake this stuff.
Yeah.
It was quite disappointing. Then you could see with the sequel to that one, what was it? It was Force Awakens. Then I know
Last Jedi,
Sleeps.
and then
The Last
third one
Jedi,
was
yeah.
Proper Sleep.
The Last Jedi
Yeah.
was just a complete balls up, and then Skywalker, The Last Skywalker, whatever, Rise of Skywalker, was just like, let's just throw Palpatine in because it's our
We
Hail
can.
Mary. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
yeah. No, the thing is, I'm gonna break it down really shortly. And firstly, what Kathleen Kennedy did, and slightly by extension Disney, is after the original movies, there were a lot of books written, like novels, that you could go to exclusive books and you could buy Star Wars novels.
Yeah.
And
Canon.
they were read
canon.
and approved by George Lucas. So they were canon. So a lot of
Yeah.
these books were canon. And then when Disney took over, they said, yeah, you've
Which
got
one
about
are we
like
gonna
30 years
follow?
of books here, but fuck it. It's no longer valid. It doesn't count anymore. books that were read and approved by George Lucas for the past 30 years are no longer a thing. And then, okay, now the cool thing about Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau is they bring a lot of the non-canon things back in with very, very subtle Easter eggs and callbacks. And the nice thing is the moment it's on screen, even if it's for 5 seconds, Disney can't go, it's not canon anymore. It fucking is. It's been on screen for 5 seconds. They made it canon again. But there's basically there's a series of books after Luke where Luke has 2 kids, and Han Solo and Leia have 3 kids, and then they've got their own little storyline. And there's this whole story arc of redemption and people going to the dark side and what. Why didn't you just take that? It's a lot more intricate.
This sounds like Bold and the Beautiful with lightsabers. How did we get trapped in this nerd cock?
Oh wait, Bevan.
People are pinky. You take the whole. No.
Bevan, I thought you were.
Come here.
I thought you were a Star Wars fan.
I enjoy Star Wars, but not this much. God damn it!
Wait a second. What about that? Okay, so are you like Liam? You're very Marvel. Is that your thing? Marvel and DC.
I don't like any of this cock.
No.
I watch
There
football.
we go. Thank
That's
you,
all
Zach.
I do.
Zach basically.
They wiped out. Yeah.
Zach got it right.
Exactly.
All those.
They had to
characters
wipe them out and build them into one person to save time on screen. That's what we do in the movies.
They
You
should
take
have
6
just made a
people
series.
and make them one person. That's what we
Nah,
do.
they should have just made it a series. Star Wars, the ongoing story.
The only movie that was sort of okay was Rogue One, because I actually
That was good.
liked
That was good.
how they. Rogue One was good. But Solo, I can see what they tried to do there, but
It didn't work.
no, fuck Star Trek. Fucking UN peacekeeping forces in the future.
Derek, please, man. I don't have time for this.
I feel like Derek just insulted, like jokingly, of course, insulted all of us because we don't like Star Trek, and then he says football sucks. Just by the way, just to make sure Bevan's upset as well.
Yeah, you also forget I avidly watch football as well. So
Yeah.
it's not like a double.
I don't care about football. So.
No, it's fine, but fucking Star Trek, really? If you look at the law, they're literally UN peacekeeping forces in the future. So they should basically also wear stupid little blue fucking helmets, not do anything during times of conflict, and basically fly around in white Toyota Land Cruisers and listen patrols.
Jeez.
That's the worst peacekeeping force ever. They don't even give you a lift in the Land Cruiser.
Oh, that's cool. Andor is a continuation of Rogue One. That sounds cool.
Yeah, it's coming out, and then they're also bringing out a series about Kenobi. Fucking finally.
I know, right? Is what's his name gonna play Kenobi though?
But that's been fan pressure. Yeah, Ewan McGregor is Kenobi.
Yes. Awesome.
Yeah, it's the best choice.
Mork's already like Andor's gonna suck because Kennedy.
Well, the
Tell us how you
nice thing
really
is
feel.
Kathleen Kennedy. Yeah. No, Kathleen Kennedy at least is being pushed back a lot more. She's basically now just. They've reached the point where she doesn't have any oversight to what Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni does.
Good.
Yeah, that's good. Well,
Kennedy's showrunner on paper. She's showrunner on paper.
All right. Well, before Bevan blows his own brains out, Bevan, what would you like to talk about?
You guys are stupid, honestly.
Well, remember, audience, you guys can also ask us anything you guys want. If there's anything you want to ask
Those nerds
Bevan.
are going to want to talk about this Kaka game for another 25 minutes.
But yeah, if there's anyone watching on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, just leave a comment if you want to ask us anything. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Especially subscribe to YouTube. There's extra content on YouTube, so if you like what you see, subscribe to the YouTube channel. But I'm going to be streaming my shows Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. for the whole month of March across all platforms. And if it goes well, I'll keep doing it. If not, I'll stop at the end of March. Well, it's a little bit of an experiment. And I have with me Bevan Boyson and Mikhail Kanaka. We are about to end off our evening of late night chats, just random chats, so you guys can ask us anything you want.
Yeah.
Ever use my
We
full
can
name
end
on this
off on all
channel?
the funny-
Ever? Don't you ever use my full name again?
Yeah, I'm sorry. He's full. Fine. Bevan the Tolly Boyson.
Okay.
My
Bevan the
my
Tolly
Twitter.
Boyson. Oh wait, Zach says we need to talk
Can we
to you
just-
about
can we-
Fast and Furious.
Zach, I don't want to hear about
What?
your love life.
They bringing back Brian O'Connor back for the last. No, man.
Why?
No, that was Ghostbusters. Relax. That was Ghostbusters. It's not Fast and the Furious. There's not some spooky ghost that they're gonna have to call and catch.
Gosh, I hope not. I really hope that. See, this is why I say Fast and Furious should just stop. It should just stop.
New Indiana Jones. How can there be a new Indiana Jones when this guy's almost dead? It makes no sense.
It's probably going to be handing
Harrison
on the
Ford
torch
will be
to someone
doing it
else.
With the walking frame.
Yeah, I don't
Well,
understand. It's like
technically,
a
it would have
walking
been Shia
dead.
LaBeouf, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it was supposed to be Shia LaBeouf, but then Shia LaBeouf had a
No, but
crisis.
Shia LaBeouf lost his mind.
Yeah.
He's like, I can picture him like making art out of shit, his own shit. He's that kind of guy.
I don't know why Cameron is like here. It's like he's still in the Tolly. It's like he's watching. He's rewinded and he's watching another timeline.
Totally.
The Vin Diesel said it's only right he finishes with him. Yeah, but they did that already. They did that.
No, but I'm sorry, Paul Walker. No, the only thing, no, you can't end with like CGI Paul Walker. There's a saying in Afrikaans: Brandy
No,
doesn't have
man.
brakes, nor does the Porsche Paul Walker was in.
Brandy doesn't have brakes.
Woo! I suddenly
Say
don't
it over
feel.
God.
I
Say
suddenly,
it over God.
I suddenly don't feel bad for my Batman Massacre
Okay,
joke.
fine. Brandy van het die breken nie. En Paul se Porsche het ook nie.
I love it. Brandy don't have brakes. That's my new saying, guys. I'm gonna put that as my Twitter bio.
No, say it isn't
Somebody do.
so.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
That is the
Apparently,
worst thing that ever happened.
apparently, his daughter, Indiana Jones's daughter, Sky, is in it. I didn't even know he had a daughter. So because Shia LaBeouf went crazy, they're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, here's a daughter."
There's a dog. Oh, here's the dog. The dog is the
No,
new
no,
Indiana
is it-
Jones.
They can make a new spawn,
That is a good point. They could make a new Spawn.
but
They
they'll probably
could
ruin
make
it,
a
man.
new Spawn. That would be awesome.
Spawn. Your Spawn was dope.
That depends though.
No, they couldn't miss Spawn up. There's no way you can miss Spawn up.
Maybe
Not
that's
now.
why they haven't remade it, because they're like, "Oh, we can't touch it. We can't go."
No, Zach is referring to Paul Walker's daughter is going to be in the new Fast and the Furious.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I hope it's just a picture of her, not she's. in
But
the
she
movie.
won't. But she won't be a street racer. She'll be a tow truck driver, and then the movie starts where she tows her daddy's Porsche from the lamppost.
Wow.
And we are now on no streams.
Well, okay. Jamie Foxx is the next Spawn, apparently.
Zach, don't look at me.
No, I wouldn't.
Jamie Foxx is in this
I'll Google. Hold on.
No,
No, man.
no. But on that note, what actor would you like to be Spawn? What actor would you prefer to be Spawn though? That's a good question.
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman. That guy's old, man.
He's not. Yeah, but the thing is,
He would
Spawn
be a
doesn't
good
die,
Spawn.
nor does Morgan Freeman. So it is sort of apt.
Exactly. I do see
who's
it.
the-
Yeah.
who's the-
oh my
who's
God,
the-
this
who's
is a
the-
wild guy.
Who's the actor in Black Panther? The bad guy.
Oh.
What's that actor's name?
Michael B. Jordan.
He's also the boxer. Yeah, he would be an amazing Spawn. I think he would be great for Spawn.
But Jamie Foxx is really good. That guy's got range.
He's good. He's good. I'm not saying he's not.
Oh, that could work. Eh?
Apparently, this is 30th of May, but this was 30th of May 2018, so
What's going on with Todd McFarlane's Spawn reboot? Ask Zach on the Say What show. Okay, yo, this is interesting. I like this. This is fun.
hold on.
We got our shit together here.
There's another.
They must bring back. I want to do a reboot of Brackenyan. Mikhail, tell Joe what's Brackenyan.
Joe's not ready for Brackenyan yet. He's still too
I'm not
young.
ready
We
now.
shall wait until he ages and matures to understand the lore behind Brackenyan.
Yeah, this is January 12th, 2021, so it's a year ago, over a year ago.
Spawn reboot. That would be dope, eh? I'd love to see that.
That
What
would be
movie do you
great.
think
That
they-
would be really, really awesome if they could do it.
What movie do you think they should be making now due to the technology? That
Okay,
we
no,
have
but hold on.
available?
Are we now back to our conversation of earlier? Are you talking about a continuation, a reboot, or sequel?
No, not continuation. You could do a reboot.
For a
You could do a
movie.
reboot. Yeah, do a reboot.
Okay, so a
you would reboot it just because of the technology that's available. What
That's a
would
good
it
fucking
be?
question, actually.
It's tough, eh? It's tough.
Oh, I think 2000. I think 2001 a space. 2001 a space Odyssey would be really, really good.
That would be
With
good.
today's
Yo,
technology, 2001 a space Odyssey, that would be fucking amazing.
Guyver! Oh my god, Guyver! A reboot of Guyver. That would be dope. Guyver was awesome. Yo, Zach, that is hella on point.
The thing is, I'm gonna be honest. I actually enjoyed the. No, I'm thinking about Van Helsing with Hugh Jackman, which I actually enjoyed. I know it's a terrible movie, but I enjoyed it.
That was fun. That was fun.
They could,
like it.
it was. Fun. They could read. They could try making the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen again.
That interesting. That's very interesting.
Remember, it's based on eight graphic novels. It was meant to be a series. So I think rebooting the League of Extraordinary
what?
Gentlemen. It's about 20 years. So
You know what? I'd like to see them try again. Dragon Ball Z.
Oh my word, yeah. Jeez.
oh no, please! No, I prefer the anime movies. Thank you. I'll continue watching the anime movies. because
Dragon
that live
Ball
action
Z
was
was
terrible.
a glorious fuck up.
Well, Mork says, "How about news stories?" And I think there's a problem with that. I think we've reached our cap with that
Capacity.
because
Yeah, we reached our capacity with that.
that's why Hollywood's
No,
remaking.
No, hold on.
People, all good things come from
If
books. Can we just acknowledge that?
agree with.
It comes from writing.
I'm gonna. Yeah. Now I'm gonna agree with Mork here. There's a writer called David Gemmell, and he's got a series of books about a character called Druss the Legend. If he's talking about making new movies with new storylines, I would love to see someone make the effort to turn Druss the Legend of David Gemmell into a series of movies because it would be fucking amazing.
Is it the period thing like Viking goodness or like what is it? Sounds like
No, so basically,
They tried that with
David
Dragon Ball Z. didn't
Gemmell
work.
is
I'm
no.
I'm seeing
doesn't
stuff
work.
like in
No,
the
so
realm
Druss
of
the
wolf
Legend.
and hero in the shadows. Like this seems very
Okay, to make
Witcher
to
vibes.
simplify it, Dross the Legend is sort of his universe is sort of a combination of The Witcher and Game of Thrones, sort of like the background. I'm making it very, very, very fucking simplified. So it's sort of also like
Need that.
medieval. But if you take, for example, if you're taking the first book, it's fantasy. The first book or the youngest book, if you look at it chronologically, the Chronicles of Dross the Legend. His grandfather was attacked by bandits, and he killed them all with a tree branch.
What the fuck? So Julius Malema story. That's interesting.
Actually, they might make that one day. They might make that movie. Mark has a good point here. Mark has a good point here. A Robin movie. like
Robin
that.
Hood or the one with the bat?
Yeah, but okay, as Robin or as Nightwing?
Ooh, Nightwing. I would like to see a Nightwing.
I would like to see Nightwing at KFC. That sounds delicious.
Because Nightwing would be good.
They should reboot the Rugrats. Really? I think they had their time.
Oh, no, thank you, Ibsen.
No, I'm
Thanks
glad
for
to see
that,
Zack is a
Ibsen.
big David
Movie
Gaiman
07. We don't want that shit. Fuck that. How old are you? 11?
Robin becoming Nightwing. I want to see
I'm
that.
appreciating the fact that Zack is
I would
that
love
would
to see
be
that.
good.
Yeah.
That would be really, really
I just
really
don't.
good.
I don't
On the
think there's a
other hand,
wider
I would
audience that wants
strangely
to
enough
see that.
Like to
They won't know until they try. Build it and they will come.
That's how
No,
Joe
but if you
got
want-
6
on the
minutes.
other hand, if you also
People
wanna
know
do-
until you try.
on the other hand, on the other
Kind of
hand,
a
if
true
you want to
story.
do a movie with a strong female character. No, but think about
you
it.
know
If
what
wanna-
I
if
use-
you want to do a movie with a strong female,
Yeah?
Yeah.
Strong
if you
female
want to do
character.
a movie with a strong female character, you could the whole storyline of how Batgirl becomes the Oracle. Okay, it's a bit dark though because she essentially does get sexually
Who is
assaulted
gonna
and,
watch that? That sounds like ladies
becomes
football.
paraplegic because of the Joker.
Sounds like ladies football.
Dumb. No one's watching that shit. Everybody wants
I
equality,
don't know
but no
how.
one's gonna watch it. It's
And
just not gonna
Zach is just reaching at straws now.
Talking about it.
work. Bonnie the dinosaur. Jurassic World is gonna do it. Don't worry.
All right, guys. I'm gonna have
Put it this way.
to cut it off here. We've reached our time limit, but we'll keep the rest of the conversation for next time, ladies and gentlemen. In 2 weeks' time, you'll be joining us for another late night chat. But next week, Thursday, it's gonna be comedians roast the headlines. You don't want to miss out on that. International and local sports, entertainment, whatever headlines, we roast them, we make fun of them, we have a lot of fun. And by the way, if you're watching, you can also send us headlines. Just look out for my email address. It's easy to find. Go to my website, you can find my email address, and send us something if you think a headline's funny, or tag us on social media if you think a headline is funny, and we will use it if it's worthy. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, our live audience show on the 2nd of April. It is pretty much less than a month away officially. Tickets available now. Tickets include food, a drink, and if you book a table, you get 10% off the bigger your table. Well, 10% still applies. So yeah, do join us on the 2nd of April. It's the day after Bevan's birthday as well. Another reason to celebrate, ladies and gentlemen.
Pull in.
And obviously everyone, and then obviously follow all of us on
Social media.
on social media. Obviously we'll be posting quite frequently about the show and
Okay.
other shows. And then obviously you guys can follow me on Twitter, but I won't be able to reply until Tuesday because I'm still in Twitter jail.
But speaking, but okay, let me address this because everybody's been saying it's not the late show anymore. Okay, we will call it something else. I'll think of a name that is synonymous with us, and we will call it that. How about that?
Early
Rebranding.
show.
The premature show.
Sack. The early show.
The
Yeah,
premature
there
show.
you go. Done.
The premature show.
Done.
Premature chat.
Yeah,
Premature chat.
done. Immature.
Yeah, premature chat.
Like all your sexual encounters.
And with that bombshell, ladies and gentlemen.
Luckily, in my defense, no, hold on. In my defense in Afrikaans, there's a lovely saying: "Hy's min, maar hy's in."
Hy's min, maar hy's
I know.
hy's maar hy's daar.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Stay safe, be kind to one another, enjoy your weekend. We'll see you. I'll be back next week, Monday. We'll be back, the three of us, and hopefully Oba King and Peter will be back Thursday as well, next week, Thursday. So enjoy your weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Stay safe, be kind to one another, and we'll see you at the next one. Cheers.
Cheers.